NBA. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at Indiana. Advantage in one series. And checking out Toronto, just way behind.
Yeah, and seeing where the Pacers are, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
Yeah, even so, though, I'm sure they're not satisfied just being near the top of the standings. They're going to be looking to make a major push as the season winds down.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Grady Dick is out there with Emmanuel quickly. And it's Pirtle in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for the Pacers, Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Mathurin in at the 3 spot. Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer, and that is tenacity from Pascal Siakam. He was simply undeterred.
Onside, Barrett. Barnes looking around. With some arc, he takes it up and lays it in.
Wow, soft touch from Barnes. He's trying to develop the floater game now. I see you, Scotty.
Siakam outside. Turner with a screen for Siakam. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And so just over a minute and a half played. Fires from the line. And Pirtle pulls it down. Here's Dick. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, good balance from Dick. Able to take the contact and still score inside.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Buries the long-range jumper. With the All-Star game behind us, Greg, what's the focus now for teams that find themselves far outside of the playoff picture?
It depends on the team, Kevin, but in my opinion, it's all about competing and building a foundation for next season. Use the time you have to consistently improve.
Shot clock at 5, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Indiana's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Offensive rebound.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Snatched up. Pirtle. Off target at the rim. And so Siakam will bring it up for the Pacers. Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Now that's called positioning, and Turner has the verticality to make it easy.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Walker comes in for Benedict Mathurin. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Raptors trail by 3. Pass to Boucher. Outside, Barrett. Boucher with a screen on Walker. Here's Barrett. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Now, here's Siakam. Defense right on him. Indiana moving it around. Walker finds Siakam. Indiana needs to get a shot off. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. That 3 off the mark. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And it's Barrett penetrating. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Yeah, R.J. Barrett is always working on his perimeter game, and he makes easy work at the mid-range.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Pacers. Neesmith, he's checked in for Siakam. And Halliburton subbed in for Shepherd. Grady Dick's checked in for Toronto. "19 seconds left to play in the first. Now Halliburton. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Fires the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Pacers. Oh, big time play!
And he nailed it! OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Indiana out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
So the Raptors 5 right now. We've got Chris Boucher. Dick is out there with Walter. And it's Mobo in at the 4-man position.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Now, here's McConnell. He's tightly guarded and finished off by Walker.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those bucks over here.
And when you think back to that Sabonis-Halliburton trade, Doris, it really worked out for both teams.
It's rare, Kevin, that you can talk about a, quote, win-win for both sides. Most trades are a little bit harder to evaluate because they involve more moving pieces. This was a straight-up one-to-one swap of young stars and positional fits for each side. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Turner's checked in for Indiana. Andrew Nembhard comes in for T.J. McConnell. And he makes the first but misses the second. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
Here's Shed following the score by Indiana. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Shed's got 5 points in the quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Halliburton passes to Turner. To the middle. And the dunk by Walker.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Now an update on Pascal Siakam. Hall of Famer David Aldridge. D.A., what'd you find out?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Pacers. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Siakam is checked in for Chopin. And it's Benedict Mathurin in for Walker. Quickly, the Pacers pull it in. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
They were forced into tons of sloppy play, and I think they'll be looking to be more composed tonight.
And here is Quickly. After Miles Turner was able to get the triple.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Halliburton on the wing. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Over to the left wing. Barnes outside. For the 3. They get the rebound. A second chance effort. Siakam pulls it in.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Barrett against Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Barrett. Halliburton, no good. Raptors trail by 4. Outside, Barrett. A shot off that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Howdy, folks. The moment you've been waiting for is here. Before we recap the first half, let's see what the standings look like in the East.
And taking a look at the Pacers, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
They've been choosy when hunting for shots, guys. I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Yeah, you love the consistency in their approach. Really methodical. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Well, perhaps the most impressive thing has been his incredible consistency. This guy is a great player who always brings a ton of energy. What a great half.
The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's Halliburton into the 1. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. And that one drops for him. And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. 6-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Down low, Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
At his position, Scotty Barnes going to set a lot of screens. You have to understand how to roll and get open. He does exactly that.
When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
For 3, Barrett. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to Mathurin. Back to Nembhard. Kicks it out to Siakam. Turner with a screen on quickly. Halliburton, no good. Raptors trail by 6. And here's Barrett. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Dick, that's good.
And whenever Dick is getting a pass, if he has any chance to get off a clean jumper, you know it's going up.
2 minutes.
Turner finds Mathurin. Here's Halliburton. From down in the low post, it goes. Halliburton's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Pass to Quickly, and here is Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Barnes sets a screen for Quickly. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Listen, if you give Emmanuel Quickly a look from 3, there's never hesitation.
Pacers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Halliburton for 3. Drills it from outside. Halliburton's got 11.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Dick passes to Barnes. 5 to shoot. Launches it. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Right side Barrett. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. We've got Walter, and it's Mobo in at the 4.
Well, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Here's Walter. He's covered by Halliburton. Toronto working the ball around now. Mobo can't hit. Pacers leading by 5. Walker finds Halliburton. From 13. No good off the front iron.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, you see Boucher willing to take a hit if it means getting to the free throw line. Nice job, Chris.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Neesmith. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Halliburton outside. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Barnes is checked in for Toronto. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. Got a chance to listen in on Darko Rajakovic during the huddle. Now, Coach told his players, hey, they're feeling the pressure over there. Keep pressing, keep fighting. They're starting to crack. Now let's get this game even. Guys?
Thank you, David. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's Quickly. Barrett for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. And going out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. Nembhard with it.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over Dick. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Pirtle. Here's Dick. Nembhard covering, and the Raptors miss again. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. The offensive rebound, Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Goes up again, and Pirtle sends it back.
Very hard to get a shot off over Jakob Pirtle when he's that tight on you. Too much size, too much length.
1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Toronto's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter.
Undaunted by the moment, R.J. Barrett with the delivery.
Pacers leading by 4. Siakam inside. Dick defending. Siakam misses. And so quickly we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Has contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line. So it'll be R.J. Barrett shooting. It's on Benedict Mathurin. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Indiana.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Onside, Barrett. No good. That would have tied it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Scotty Barnes. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Pascal Siakam. 2.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And so here's Toronto. Dick can't get it to go. And now we've got the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line, for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
So it's Indiana picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.